Hello everybody, welcome back to Key Creations. Thank you guys for stopping back by, and if you are new, thank you also for joining me. So for today we are going to do a spring Easter wreath. The supplies you're going to need are a 14-inch wreath frame. You're also going to need mesh, and I have 10-inch mesh in the blue and the purple, and they each were 10 feet a roll, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. You're also going to need some 6-inch mesh, and I got this from Dollar Tree, so you're going to need that. And these are 5 yards a roll, and I will let you know how many of each color, how many rolls of each color you're going to need. You're also going to need a bow. I pre-made this bow, and it's using Dollar Tree ribbon, and it's 2.5 inches is the size of the width of the ribbon. So if you want a bow, you know you're going to need some ribbon. We also might use these eggs here. I'm not sure which one I want to use, or I might use both, but these are from Dollar Tree also. You're going to need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need your rotary cutter or scissors. And you're also going to need your hot glue gun and glue sticks if we use these eggs. So let me get all set up, and when I come back we'll get started. For this wreath we are going to do ruffles, and we are going to cut all our pieces of mesh 20 inches long. So you roll out your mesh here, and you measure to 20 inches and take your rotary cutter. If you don't have a rotary cutter and a mat, you can always use scissors and a ruler. Okay, so that's how we'll cut our mesh. So for our wreath frame here, okay, so I'm going to show you how I place the mesh in each section. So a section is this crossbar to this crossbar. That's one section. And there are a total of 6 sections on the wreath frame. Okay, and so it's just going to be a little easier for me to show you in one section how to place the mesh. And then you will just repeat that in every section. So we're going to take our pipe cleaners here, and we're going to cut them in half. Okay. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start here on these 2 outer bars. Okay. So we're going to place the mesh around these 2 outer, we're going to place the pipe cleaner around these 2 outer bars. Okay, so we're going to take our mesh and straighten it out, and we'll take our fingers here in the middle and just scrunch up the middle. Just scrunch it up the middle. Okay, and you'll have this. And we're going to take the ruffle and put it down here in the pipe cleaner. Okay, and so what I'm going to do for this mesh is I'm going to take it and kind of fold it back like this. Okay, we'll fold it back like that. Okay, so let's do another ruffle in this section. Slide it down this way. And so we'll put another pipe cleaner around the outer 2 bars. We'll just tighten it up. Okay. And we'll do another ruffle. Straighten out our mesh. We'll take our fingers here in the center, and we'll just walk them up the middle. Okay. You'll have that. And so you'll come here and you'll place your mesh down in the pipe cleaner and tighten it up around the ruffle, and just kind of take your pipe cleaner and roll it down, or you can cut it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your mesh and you're going to fold it back. And so they're going to kind of fold up side by side against each other like that. So it'll look like that. Okay, so for these two outer bars, you're going to put a total of 4 ruffles over these 2 outer bars. So there'll be 4 ruffles. Okay, so we're going to move on to the inner 2 bars here. So we're going to take pipe cleaner, cut it in half again, and this time we are going to use the purple mesh. So we'll take our pipe cleaner and we'll put it here around the inner 2 bars like that. Okay, and so we'll come here and do our ruffle. Just scrunch it up the middle. Okay, and then we'll take our ruffle and put it down in the pipe cleaner. Okay, and tighten it up and roll that down, and we'll do the same thing. We'll fold the mesh back like so. Okay, and so we're also going to put 4 ruffles over these inner 2 bars. So you'll also put 4 ruffles around these inner 2 bars. Okay, and so let's move on. So for this pink mesh, which is the 6-inch mesh, but remember we cut this 20 inches long, so we're gonna go on this 4th bar here, and like in between the pipe cleaners here, we're just gonna place a pipe cleaner just on the 4th bar. Okay, and so we'll do it like that, tighten it up, and then we're gonna take our pink mesh and we're also gonna do a ruffle. So we'll just ruffle this up, and we'll take our little ruffle and we'll put it here like this. And so for this ruffle, we're not going to pull the mesh back. What we're going to do is just kind of fix it like this, so it'll look like that. Okay, and so for the pink mesh on that 4th bar, we are going to put 3 ruffles, 3 pink ruffles on that 4th bar. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and I'm going to complete this section, and I'll just let you see what it looks like so you'll get a better understanding of what it'll look like. So let me do that and I'll be back. So here is what a section completed looks like. So this is a whole section completed, and so now what I'm going to do is go through and finish the rest, and I'll show you what it looked like when I come back. So I got all the mesh on, and this is what it will look like. Okay, so I ended up using, for the blue and the purple mesh, which is the 10-inch mesh, I ended up using a whole roll, and I cut like maybe 6 pieces from a second roll. So you're gonna need 2 rolls, and I get this mesh from Hobby Lobby, and so I usually buy the mesh when it's 50% off, and I think like every other week or so the mesh is 50% off. So that's when I usually purchase my mesh, when it's half off. And for the Dollar Tree mesh here, this pink mesh, I ended up using like a roll and a half for that. And so that's all you'll do. Now, I decided that I'm not going to put those eggs on here. I'm just going to put the bow on and it'll be done. I just like the way the mesh look, and I don't want to cover it up. Don't want to cover it up too much. But I'm just going to put the bow on there. So I think I'm going to put the bow at the top here. So you just have to work the wire through the mesh. So you do that. Just push it down through there. Turn it on the back. Gotta kind of fix your mesh, but when you get it back here, don't tighten it up so tight yet until you make sure that your bow is in the right place on the front. So let's see. Just gotta kind of play with it and fix it. Okay, so I'm gonna get this bow on here. I'm gonna straighten it out and I will hang this wreath up and show you how it looks all completed. Okay, so here is the wreath completed, and so here's that bow. And I did decide to put a little egg right there in the middle, but here's how it looks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching. And if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.